the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hey Aries, how's it going? Welcome to your February 2020 tarot reading, guys. So they're already late enough, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking, but hopefully you had a wonderful Aquarius season, and welcome to Pisces season, Aries, at the end of February. You know what that means. Next month at the end of March, you guys are going to be having your birthday season, which means spring. Like, I love your guys' season because it does mark the spring equinox. I cannot wait. I'm over this Michigan cold weather. So, Aries, we have the Emperor card here. It took me not too long to connect to you guys, but I did want to connect with the Emperor card as this is your ruling tarot card. So, I am using 3 different decks, but we are going to start there. This is Moonology. Okay, some of you guys may have seen these cards featured on different channels on YouTube, but I'm new to this, so I definitely wanted to use these cards in my February videos. I didn't have these cards with me. I've been without these cards. They were given to me, and then I was without them for 3 months. So I waited until the end of February to record my readings because I wanted these cards specifically to be featured in these readings. Okay, so thank you so much for your patience. And then we're also going to throw in an Iris Oracle deck so that I can use my intuition for Pisces season. So Aries, let's just go ahead and see what's going on. I shuffled these cards very thoroughly, and here you are at the bottom of the deck. So the messages underneath you may be relevant for February. So we know you're the Emperor, okay? The card right behind you is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So we're dealing with financial fulfillment here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but this is the energy of commitment, planning, home environments. I always see this as kind of a crowded home environment, some animals, we've got people of all ages. With this energy here, some of you guys, there may be a father that you live with, okay? Because the Aries card, or the Emperor card, I should say, is usually daddy energy, however you want to take that. But yeah, some of you guys, there's a man of the household here. And, you know, Aries, you guys are all, regardless of gender, you guys are all hella independent, okay? So you could be taking on this energy. There's someone here who's a boss. Okay, Aries, you guys got that boss energy anyway because you're ruled by Mars, which is currently in Capricorn. So I do feel like this is also a message about Mars and Capricorn. I don't know if you guys are into astrology out there, but if I was in Aries, I would be concerned where Mars is always because that's your ruling planet. So when Mars shifts signs, it was in Sagittarius for the majority of February. But into March, mid-March, or I'm sorry, wow, I'm in March, guys. Even when I was shuffling for you, I mentioned March on accident, but we ain't there yet. A little bit ahead of the schedule, especially because there's a Mercury retrograde. But yeah, guys, mid-February, Mars, your ruling planet, did enter Capricorn, and that does square you. So if you guys would like to reach out to me through email or Facebook, we can totally talk about that and what that might be meaning. But for the sake of the reading's time limit, I do want to just briefly mention it. And yeah, again, someone here is a boss, you know what I mean? This is usually someone who's of authority. So this is either someone who's the head household person, like they're the head of the house, whether they bring in the money or not, but this is someone who's controlling it. This is an empire, Aries. There's a message here about your empire, whatever you consider that. Some of you guys may have a relationship empire. Anything can be considered an empire when you're in Aries, okay? Because empires need rulership. They need, you know, a king. The Emperor is the king of all kings, but I do see a father figure here that may be important in some way in a home environment, or you may be taking on that role, okay? Because you're super boss-like, even if you're a female. You guys are really independent. Someone here may live alone, you know. If this isn't a crowded home environment, I do see someone here who may live alone. That may be a message. Now, continuing on here, Aries, we have the 8 of Cups. All right, so I'm immediately drawn to that full moon up there in the corner of the card. There is a full moon in Virgo on March 9th, and that will be when Mercury goes out of retrograde. So that might be a very important moon for you. But before we have the full moon in March, we have a new moon at the end of February, literally in a couple of days from when I'm recording this. So new moon in Pisces around the 23rd, 24th of February. This just means that the moon is definitely calling you or someone around you to go on a soul journey that's listening, okay? Eight of Cups is someone who's walking away emotionally. We do have that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming in here. Could be Pisces season. Someone here is walking away from a home environment because of this energy, right? You're taking your power back. Okay, so maybe, I don't know what's going on here, guys, but someone here is walking away from a career. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is a completion. Yeah, something's over here. You can't grow anymore here. It's not a challenge anymore, Aries, so you don't really feel like a ruler here. You don't feel like you can grow here. You know, it's interesting. I did feel while I was shuffling for you guys before I started recording that someone didn't have enough room. It's so weird how Spirit is working today, or I guess in February, because I did feel that energy, specifically because I was trying to shuffle over here and there's just so much stuff. So I don't know if this is too crowded of a home. There's too many age differences and people, you know, pets and stuff. You guys are walking away though, all right? Eight of Cups. You're walking away from things that don't serve you, and this could definitely be a career, could definitely be a job. You know, Mars is in your 10th house, you guys. So career, authority struggles, battles, and war. Yeah, that could be a thing, okay? Authority battles and power struggles for sure, all right? But I feel like this is a message about someone here who maybe, you know, they're walking away in the name of their future. You know, you might be walking away from some kind of commitment, whatever that is, Aries, whatever that is. And don't be feeling afraid. Don't feel upset, because I know how you guys are about commitments, and you know, you guys are still cardinal energies. You're very passionate, but someone here is walking away, and I feel like you're putting yourself first. You're going to find how you feel. Someone here is on a search for how they truly feel. They're on a soul journey. And you know, look, you're walking right towards the Ace of Pentacles. This is really making sense to me, you guys. Because after the Ten of Pentacles, the next card would be the Ace. So look at here, we have an ending and a beginning of the same suit, all right? You're walking away from a job, a home environment, a family situation, a commitment, some kind of future plan or something like that. Walking away from that because it didn't serve you. There's no hard feelings. It's just that, you know, maybe you just couldn't grow. You didn't feel like yourself here, Aries, in this relationship, at this job, this career. You didn't see a future. It was just over. You know, it's the Ten of Pentacles. No big deal to walk away from that, because there is no 11 of Pentacles. There was no more money or value to be made here. So you guys are walking away from something that you know is over. Ten of Pentacles is a completion, guys. And you're walking right towards something you need, some kind of new job. So for the sake of this resonating with everyone, because there's about 8,000 Aries out there, you know, who could be potentially watching this reading, you're walking away from something that you know is over and completed. Okay, this is earth energy, so although you had emotion, you know, in the situation, you're walking away from that, potentially on a new moon or a full moon, or when the moon is in a very significant part. And you're walking away for something similar, but it's new. It's more money. It's a new opportunity. It's a golden opportunity. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is lit. It really is. It's stable. It's stability, financial security, stuff like that. But there's just something better, Aries, okay? There's some kind of opportunity here coming in. And we do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn now. The issue here is that this may cause an argument. Okay, someone here does not want to fight anymore, specifically with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man. You know, we did have someone controlling all the finances here, and that just isn't going to cut it for an emperor like you, Aries. So, yeah, we've got someone here playing a little bit of a mind game. Okay, be very, very careful of someone, of opinions of other people. Somebody has an opinion here of some kind of new start for you in February. Could be coming in at the end of February. Most of you guys may have already been given this. You may have already experienced this, but Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning tangibly. It's a lump sum of money. It's honestly something that you need. It's something that you needed in order to walk away from something that you knew was over, okay? And for many of you, this is money, job, but I do feel home, environment, family, relationship stuff. But either way, I mean, point blank period, you're walking away from an ending, start a new beginning. And you guys, you know, this may cause an argument. An argument may have happened before this, but either way, there is an argument here that is linked to someone who walked away for a new beginning, okay? But this was something that was given to you, Aries. We do have the King of Pentacles here, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, though. This is just a man holding the coin, right? And I do feel like this is linked. Like, if you're not arguing with an earth sign, then you may be getting in money battles with people. There may be something that needs to change in regards to how someone speaks about finances, their value, or money. Okay, yeah, there's someone here who wants this opportunity to come to themselves, because I just accidentally put the King of Pentacles by the Ace of Pentacles. So there may be an earth sign or someone stubborn, someone cold, someone who works a lot. This doesn't have to be an earth sign, guys. King of Pentacles is an energy. It's a vibe of somebody who's really, really money focused, okay? That's pretty much all they're focused on. Not the most emotional person, although very sensitive, but very stubborn, very bullheaded. Could be a Taurus you're dealing with, or, you know, Virgo, Capricorn, but just somebody here who is so focused on money. This could have been someone you were involved with, like a business relationship or something. But they're gonna fight with you here. This is gonna resonate with somebody here. This new beginning comes in after someone walks away. And I do feel like this is someone who doesn't want to fight, doesn't want to play mind games. This is someone who you just can't win. So pick your battles wisely, Aries, as Mars is in Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn. And then we have the Fool, which is you. So we do have this new beginning here. Here's another indication of the Ace of Pentacles. Be very, very, very careful of those who want to steal this from you, take this from you. Please don't be the one who's deceiving yourself from this. Someone wants to take an opportunity from you, Aries. I already picked up on that. Doesn't matter their zodiac sign. It could be someone at work or a family member. You guys know who this is because you've lived with them. You've had a plan with them before. You guys know because, you know, they were trying to control you or take something from you. But there's a cycle of deception that is over here. You know, you're finally making a decision after a while to just kind of close this chapter out and start new. There is a financial risk here. There might be some kind of plan or study or, you know, something here that you're just jumping right in. And someone's like, Aries, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't you plan? Like, you guys are walking away from planning in the future and you're getting back your spontaneity. Like, you know what? No, I have almost enough money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to jump in with this Page of Pentacles. I'm going to jump with this offer. There's an offer that Aries would like to just jump in. And it's like someone here may be lying to you. Someone here may apologize for lying, and they're trying to give you back money that they stole from you or something. It doesn't have to be money, but it might be time, energy, effort, value, something that you valued. I feel a reimbursement coming on here, like, sorry, Aries, like, you know what I'm saying? They want to end this cycle. Someone wants to end a cycle here of deception and lying. Someone was just a little bit sneaky, okay? Or, Aries, this could be you trying to strategize. Okay, you're trying to sneak a way out of another message here. Yeah, for others of you, you're trying to strategize your way out of a financial situation, an old one, so that you can, so some of you are just trying to keep some of your money like a secret. You may be telling little white lies about how much money you have because you want this new beginning. You're trying to save up to travel or to start something new, to move into a new home environment. That is what's going on here. Someone here may be moving out of their father's house or a parent's house, a house where there's a lot of rules and authority and it kind of restricted you from doing exactly what you want to do or being exactly who you are. That's important for Aries to be able to have, okay? So yeah, it makes sense why you're walking away from a job or a family or home or relationship situation. You don't really give a fuck if there's a plan because you just know that there's a new beginning coming in. All right, and you could be taking on the King of Pentacles identity, meaning you're putting your foot down, especially in an argument about money. Like, you're putting your foot down, you know what I mean? Because whatever this is coming to you, and you don't have to share it, Aries. Like, you're the first house of self, all right? If there's any zodiac sign that is entitled to be a bit selfish, it's you, Emperor. So, yeah, I'm happy to see that some of you guys are walking away, okay, to find this new beginning, to go on a soul journey. And Aries, this is the card right behind you. So there's something here about family. There's something here about a completion that you're walking away from, okay, to get your power back. So that was that message. We're going to get you a card in a moment with that, but I want to jump into this Moonology. And you guys, I personally have not used these cards, okay? Not even really. I really just saved them for my February reading. So we're learning these cards together. And the reason I wanted to use these cards is because Aquarius rules astrology and Pisces are very moon related. So we're trying to combine this Aquarius and Pisces energy this month. This very strange yet spiritual encounters here. So what's going on for Aries for February? Let's get one card out here. Now, there may be more than one that comes out, Aries, but we're just going to shuffle and see what comes out for you. Something that you need to hear. What's going on for Aries for February 2020? What's the message for Aries here for February 2020, please? Any moon cycles that'll be important or any bits of information that'll help me as a tarot reader for them. Aries, February 2020. Oh, we almost had one. What's going on for Aries? All right, we've got two. A lot of people are receiving two. Wow, the bottom of the deck is a new start is coming. I kid you not, I just did the Pisces reading just before you, Aries, and they got the same exact card on the bottom of the deck. And trust me, I have shuffled. So similar to the message, now if you are dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces energy in your chart, you might want to watch that reading. Aries, Pisces is your 12th house. So you may want to watch what's going on for Pisces anyway, because honestly, if you want to be real technical, it's going on for you behind the scenes. Anything happening to Pisces is in a way happening to Aries behind the scenes in your dreams and your subconscious. So same as Pisces, the new moon in Pisces is going to start something new for you. Okay, we got the new moon message. Now, the cards coming out is it's a time for healing. Wow, Aries. Hopefully you guys can see these cards. Okay, a time for healing. It's a time for healing. We got a balsamic moon here, and honestly, guys, I have more to learn about gibbuses and waxing and waning and, all that kind of stuff. So as far as balsamic moon, that's something I'm going to have to, in my personal time, study more about. But we've got just a little bit of a crevice of light, if you can see that, all right? So this is probably, a little bit after a new moon. So I feel like the end of February is a time for healing for you, all right? And what I really want to mention here is the fact that Chiron is in Aries. We have Venus in Aries. We have Lilith in Aries. All things that I'm open and willing to talk to you guys about, at least until I can get videos out, okay? But Aries, you are something. You guys got a lot of energy. But really the most important thing here is the healing, okay? Chiron is, for those of you who don't know, is all about healing. And being an Aries, it left Pisces last month, so definitely time to heal, especially these last moments of February and March, because you guys have birthdays coming up too, all right? So make sure you're healing with that balsamic moon. And then, wow, we have the South Node card. So far, I've only done 3 readings, and you are the first zodiac sign to receive a north or south node, okay? I love that these cards have this incorporated. So don't let your past hold you back, Aries. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let Pisces do that to you, okay? Because the 12th house can definitely, bring up the past. We've got Mercury retrograde in your 12th house. So that could definitely bring up the past, but it's fine. The past is fine. It's something that happened, right? It's fine. But just don't let it hold you back. You know what I mean? Don't let anything or anyone hold you back, for that matter, Aries, because you're a ram and you're meant to charge forward. So it's time for healing. And we've got the South Node. So the South Node actually has a lot to do with healing. I don't know how keen you guys are all out there into astrology, but if you can know your own South Node, for instance, mine is in Taurus. There may be some kind of key to your healing this month. The South Node is all about release in astrology. It's all about your past life, something that you're comfortable with. I'm kind of being shown this here. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles may be something that you're used to, comfortable with, whether that's a job or whatever, living situation. It's something that could hold you back if you stay there just because you're comfortable. You know what I mean? Aries, you're usually somebody who's in line for a challenge. Like you're usually somebody who's up for a challenge and stuff like that. So yeah, there's just a need here to release your past, to release all that you're comfortable with, even from a past life, so that you're no longer held back from healing yourself, okay? So let's move on here to the Iris Oracle, which is one of my favorite decks, and I'm going to really tap into my Pisces energy for this. I liked this deck for this month because it's very strange artwork, and that's very Aquarian. So if there was a deck, if there was a deck for Pisces Aquarius energy, it would be this. Oh, wow. Bottom of the deck, Aries, is Scrying Mirror. So I used to think, funny little short story here, I used to think this card said Scary Mirror. And honestly, I used to read this in a completely different way because I used to think it was the Scary Mirror. Now we have the card 65. Some of you could be 65. June 5th may be important. May 6th may be important. I don't know why. I'm just seeing the numbers here, 65. But anyways, it's not a scary mirror. At least it's not as scary as I once thought. It's a scrying mirror. And I have looked into a little bit of scrying, and this is trying to see yourself in something, Aries. There's a reflection that's important for you in February, and I think it's because you're in 12th house energy, right? Yeah, something here has been broken and hatched. Some of you guys feel lonely, like you're walking on a path on your own, so you're feeling the need to protect your heart a little bit like Aquarius, but this is about seeing yourself in something that is usually dark. I feel like this is the new moon in Pisces, okay? The new moon in Pisces is going to be quite a quite a mirror for you, Aries. Now, some of you may want to research scrying, because I'm kind of drawing a blank, but that's a very powerful spiritual tool to receive messages. So no matter how dark something is, or mysterious or hidden something is in February, if you try hard enough, Aries, you're going to be able to see messages in regards to yourself. Okay, it's about seeing yourself in the unusual, and to me, that is seriously having every Aries out there has a Pisces 12th house on the zodiac wheel. And if you're an Aries rising watching, you damn sure have a 12th Pisces house. Card that came out is the Hold. We've got 32, so this could definitely be March 2nd. Okay, March 2nd, maybe there may be something that's put on hold until March 2nd. We have February 3rd, okay, 23, 32, and this does equal a 5, so there's something here that needs to change, but it's been put on hold. But this card talks about something that has a hold of you. I mean, look, it's interesting that there's a shape of a heart here with the green arms. If you guys can see the color, I'm not sure. It looks kind of interesting here to, I don't know if you guys can see the colors at all, honestly, but this picture here, there's like these spooky eyes looking at a person, and there's a person in the middle, and I think that's you, Aries, because you are ruled by the head in astrology. Everyone rules a body part, and you're ruled by the head, okay? And there's a head in the middle of there, and there's a heart. So, you know, you guys do have Venus in your sign, but something has got a hold on you. And immediately I'm remembering that it says, don't let your past hold you back. So we've got hold you back, the hold, that's a repeating message. I do feel like something is just on hold, or, you know, the hold. When something has a hold over you, that doesn't seem positive to me. When someone says, like, this has just got a hold on me. Well, it's like almost holding you back, or keeping you held back, the holds. Okay, I'm very tempted to look in the book, and if we have time, I may, but I don't know. There's a sinister character here. There's someone who's crying. Okay, someone here may have cried in February, and it may have something to do with relationships because of this little heart. Okay, something here. I feel an energy of needing to break free from something that's got you feeling really. It's this person's hold on you, and I felt that with this too. Okay, for sure. This person who's made you cry, who's made your world dark, you're gonna be released from that, Aries, especially when you start healing, and when you realize that this is something that you need to release. Let's get you a tarot card. And Aries, for this part of the reading, I am gonna look up. I'm gonna utilize technology here to incorporate Aquarius energy even further. So I'm gonna get a tarot card, and we're gonna look up the traditional online meaning of that card, just to kind of expand our understanding. Aries, we have the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups that just popped out, okay? I'm not going to take all three of these. I really just want one card, but there's absolutely a cycle that is ending in your guys' relationships, okay? And that might be because there's a full moon in Virgo, but after the full moon in Virgo, so I guess April 9th, there'll be a full moon in Libra, and that will definitely complete some of your guys' cycles, okay? There's something going on here. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Some of you guys, that's just their moon or their rising or their Mercury, but the King of Cups comes out for a man that you love, or if you're a man watching, there's love here, okay? But this person may come into your life. They're very, very compassionate. This King of Cups, I don't give a fuck what their zodiac sign is. They're coming in to change your relationships. This may be someone coming back to reconcile, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, or just someone who wears their emotions on their sleeve. They may have been cold emotionally once, but there's a lot of change here. I feel like emotions in your relationships are really changing. Your fortune is starting to change. And look, we even have the World. So when you get the Wheel and the World, there are cycles. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo. You've got a decision to make to end something, though. Maybe with a Leo. We have a Leo here for sure. Leo, double Leo there. There may be a child involved. There's some kind of action you want to take in regards to your happiness. But yeah, here's this hold energy. Here's this karmic energy. Here's this restriction that I'm feeling. Okay, definitely choices. You could be dealing with a Gemini as well, okay? But yeah, this message just kind of popped up. So either this is your emotions are changing. This is definitely a combination that would explain someone whose emotions are changing. You guys are trying to remain emotionally mature and stable throughout these fated changes in your life and relationships. I mean, Two of Cups is definitely a relationship. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again, and Leo energy there. But this is just a strong emotional connection. And honestly, these changes that are taking place emotionally, because of Pisces season, it may lead you to have to make a choice between two people. But this is a soulmate returning for some of you guys. after you end a cycle somewhere else, okay? After you get rid of this fucking hold. So give me one card for Aries for February 2020, please. Something that we could benefit from talking about and learn from. Give me a card for Aries, please. Give me one solid card for Aries for February 2020. Something they need to hear, something that will help. All right, so out comes a King of Swords. We're gonna look this King of Swords up. This is an Aquarius. This is a Libra. This is a Gemini. This is a man telling the truth. Anything a man is communicating to you. Now this could be a cold person. This could be someone who's detached. Some of you are, oh God, this could definitely be someone who's got a hold on you. You know, it might not be a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius for all of you, although some will resonate with that definitely. Others of you guys, this is someone who's got a mental hold on your ass, which is why your heart and your head are here. Someone's got a hold of your heart and your head, Aries. But here we go, bottom of the deck is that Eight of Cups again that was in your reading before. You're walking away, maybe from an air sign. Some of you guys are just walking away for your truth, but it's absolutely to get to calmer waters, okay? When the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups comes out, you are moving on. And look, we have a Scorpio here. That could be that King of Cups that just showed up. Definitely a Scorpio that you might even be moving on from. Someone here that left may be wanting to return on the new moon in Pisces on February 24th, or maybe March 9th is important. But we've got someone here going on a soul journey again. These are two cards of moving on, okay? Someone here is literally moving on, like moving, driving, like it's kind of sad to walk away, right? But look at these two people going in the same direction. So maybe you left a situation twice, but there's absolutely some changes going on. You guys are going to find new ways to express yourself. So let's go ahead and I could be dealing with a Virgo. Just gonna put that out there. So personally, we're gonna use technology here, but personally, I like to use Biddy Tarot. That's just my personal favorite. So I have my own understanding of these cards, so I do want to incorporate what I might think about this King of Swords before we dive into whatever Biddy Tarot has to say. Aside from this being an air sign, this is, you know, Aries, there's a need here for you to be very mentally sharp, okay? The truth is very important here in February, especially the end, because the more true you get with yourself, the more sharp and intellectual and factual you get with yourself, the less likely this person, place, or thing. Now, this could be something within your own self that has a hold on some of you guys, but for others of you, this is, you know what this is. It's something that has suppressed you, made you sad, made you cry. Very sinister person here. But yeah, in order for you to heal, in order for you to not be held back anymore, the advice here is for you to get really, really keen with yourself about what your truth is, okay? King of Swords is not afraid to cut someone's head off. He's not afraid to speak his truth, to tell somebody what the facts are of what he knows. He's a great conversationalist. There may be conversations that are important for you guys in February. So we're going to type in the King of Swords, and we're going to click on one of the first things that come up, which is Biddy Tarot, B-I-D-D-Y, for those of you who are wondering. All right, so the King of Swords, some of the main keywords here: mental clarity, intellectual power, authority, and truth. The King of Swords sits upon his throne, facing forward as if ready to confront whatever life throws at him. He holds his sword in his right hand, the hand of the conscious, rational mind, and points it upright, and to the left, the side of the subconscious, intuitive mind. This symbolizes the king's decisiveness, but also flexibility in all matters. While he makes decisions based mostly on his intellectual understanding, he stays open to his intuition. Wow, okay. That's a good message, Aries, for the 12th house Pisces energy. The king wears a blue tunic, symbolic for a desire of spiritual knowledge, and a purple cape, symbolic of his compassion and intellect. The back of his throne is decorated with butterflies, symbolic for a transformation. There are crescent moons and an angel just near his left ear. Hopefully you guys can see that. Positioned as if to give him subtle guidance. So there may be some kind of angel here on your shoulder whispering truth to you this month, Aries. The trees behind him stand tall and the clouds have settled. The wind from the previous sword court cards have died down, giving the impression of stability and clarity rather than confusion and sweeping change. The King of Swords is a symbol of intellectual power and authority, and has the courage and intellect to achieve all that he desires. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are in your power, you're ruling from a place of authority and respect. You stand firm in your truth and express yourself with deep conviction. As a result, others pay attention to what you have to say. Yeah. This is you, Aries. You pay attention to what I have to say, says Aries. The King of Swords indicates that you have the clarity of mind and can perceive the truth. So it is up to you to take the lead with providing an objective point of view and making decisions based on impartial judgment. You are well positioned to judge your situation appropriately and identify any limiting behaviors getting in the way. You are also masterful at keeping your emotions in check while you draw upon your intellectual power and mental clarity to assert the truth. Well, it says ascertain the truth. You cut straight to the point and get to the heart of the matter for maximum efficiency and impact. While you may worry that you are not being particularly caring or sympathetic with others, this detachment is what you need most right now. The King of Swords encourages you to use your logic and intellect to navigate the path ahead. You will need to make firm and well-researched decisions and stay fair in your dealings with others. You need to be able to take any situation, look at it with total impartiality, and then come to a balanced and insightful decision. Often, the King of Swords represents a professional advisor, such as a solicitor or an attorney, a financial advisor or taxation consultant. This advisor has a solid reputation and a vast amount of knowledge in his particular field. He is impartial and will draw upon his experience as his innate understanding of the rules, systems, and structures to give you well-researched advice. He may come across as detached or disinterested in your personal circumstances unless it relates specifically to his skill set. This is so he can provide only the most relevant guidance to you. He prides himself in his expertise and qualifications and is likely to charge a high fee for his services. Nonetheless, he offers the rigor and specialist knowledge that you need right now. Lastly, if you have not engaged the help of an expert, the arrival of the King of Swords suggests that it may be worthwhile getting legal or financial advice. If you are expecting changes or particular circumstances that will require an expert opinion, you can be upfront. You can be on the front foot by seeking help before they happen. That way, when they do roll through, you are ready to demand your rights and find an outcome that benefits you. You may also benefit from finding an advocate or mentor who can provide you with some smart advice. So this may be you or someone exterior to Aries, but like I said, I just feel like it's going to really benefit you guys to embody this King of Swords energy moving into March, okay? You know your truth. It's just a matter of, healing that and not letting the past hold you back so that you can speak this after you break free from some kind of hold. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I think it was a pretty powerful reading. If you have any questions or you'd like a personal reading, everything you need to know will be in the description box of this video. I appreciate all your guys' comments and likes, subscribes. Can't wait to talk to you guys more in March. I'll see you then. Bye.